What can you do to promote diversity in your workplace? Ashley, Darlene, Lila, and I got together and we had a discussion on what we can do to make the workplace more appropriate, more supportive, and more aware of people with disabilities. Join us in this discussion. Here's my quick clip.
So we're talking about diversity and inclusion in the workplace.
Yeah, sure. I've been so lucky, as I said in my previous video, that I'm just so lucky to have a community that I work with that is so accepting and understanding and supportive. Because before, it just felt like such a lonely battle. So I have multiple sclerosis and epilepsy, and when I first had my strong relapse, it started with trouble swallowing. So I'd go weeks without eating food, whole food, and then I lost my vision. And losing my vision was like it, right? And I was in between jobs, and I had to start applying for jobs saying that I need special accommodations because I'm going to need 2 or 3 monitors to make everything large enough to be able to see. And I also couldn't walk, so I needed to make sure that I had something where I could get a mobility device in through a door. Like you said, not on a second floor where there isn't a lift or something that can help enhance that accessibility. And I ended up getting the position here, and it was so scary as somebody who needed to talk about these things. Like, oh, I know I'm going to be designing your collateral, but I actually can't see out of this eye, you know? So it was a really daunting experience. But the way that my boss approached it with me was he was just from the start super accommodating, super relaxed, super warm and welcoming, which is the only reason why I felt so it was so necessary to talk about right up front. And as soon as I mentioned it, he said, oh, you know, my best friend has the same condition, and he's got, you know, lack of feeling in hands and feet. And I'm like, I have lack of feeling in hands, you know.
That's so cool.
This is crazy. I got to meet this guy. So it was just that warmth, that understanding, that acceptance, and that appreciation, knowing that I'm a human. I'm so much more than, you know, half of sight, you know, or I'm not lazy if I take the elevator up the stairs. I'm just preserving that energy, you know. And he was the one who encouraged me to explore this brain diet. And he held my hand through it, sent me recipes, and like, this is an exceptional leader. I am so lucky. And my team, they're always willing to learn more about what I'm going through. And, you know, one time I had a seizure at a business meeting, and my peer, my partner in crime here, I said, I don't want to freak you out, but I just had an episode and I think I need to go to the hospital. And he was so like, let's go, I'll take you to the emergency room right now. And was checking in on me every few minutes while I was there. So it was just the team, you know, it's incredible. And I think that we all have it deep down in our hearts to accept, appreciate, and understand each other. It's just opening up a little bit more and risking that vulnerability to really build these awesome connections in this really stellar community.